Welcome to today's news. I am Lucas Carbone, your favorite host, and we are here live. Today we're going to discuss the polemic presidential blessing. For those who are not aware what the Shining Path is, we're going to introduce our first host, Mateo, to explain us a little bit more about the topic.
The Shining Path. The Shining Path was founded in 1960 by Abimael Guzman. It was a Marxist, Communist, Leninist, Maoist group, also known as agrarian communism. It was a very violent space in Peruvian history, and the approach from the government allowed this to happen, as they killed many people from the Shining Path, and so did the terrorist group. This was very tragic in Peru, as many innocent people were killed, and their testimonies live until now. So, the approach from the government was to kill everyone in the Shining Path and get the leader, which was Abimael Guzman. This was successfully made by the military groups, which through many interventions could manage to find Abimael Guzman in an apartment and capture him, ending in this way the civil war which had been going in the country.
Thank you, Mateo, for giving us this information. So now, introducing our new host, Marilu Villanueva, a survivor from the terrorist attack in Taratata Street.
My name is Marilu, and I was very young when the Taranta incident happened in the district of Miraflores. My mother was hurt, and my dad was killed. After all of this happened, I started drawing pictures for my mom and my deceased family. One day, it was very late, at around 9:20 p.m., that I heard the car bombs went off. The bombs were of 400 kilograms with dynamite, and after this, I asked my mom when this would happen again because I was very scared. This, of course, is something a young girl usually doesn't ask her mother, and something a young girl should not ask her parents. 25 people were dead and 5 were missing. After this, smaller encounters happened, less scary than these ones. For example, there were blackouts due to the light posts that exploded, and also I saw some news of the terror happening, and I was just very scared.
Thank you for the information.
So, why give the presidential blessing to Abimael Guzman? I believe that he is not fairly convicted, and he's an example of a person who stood up against a corrupt government to make a change. Mr. Guzman had a reason for the revolution, and his thinking is completely justified due to the corruptness and inefficiency of the government at the time. If the government doesn't make a change, then the people who elected him should make the change, and that is what Abimael Guzman made.
Do you think the terror that was created by this group was necessary? Why do you support the terror?
I don't support the terror. I support the initiative that was taken by this group to take down the government. The government at the time was being inefficient, and the people from the fields and the outside of the country were in a misery because they didn't have lands, the production was not good, and the government had no reach to those places. Therefore, when the terrorist group was founded, they used these people and offered them an opportunity that was not being provided by the government. Violence was the only method out, as the people from the fields were offered no opportunities, and the government, when there were protests, would come in and destroy them. So the violence was the only means by which we could fight the country itself.
And I have one more question. After seeing the terror caused, the question still remains. Should Abimael Guzman be set free or not? Please tell us your opinion on Facebook, Twitter, or any social media.